Everyone with a reactive dog needs to watch this video because this could mean the difference between you keeping your dog and having it seized. If you've got a dog that's dog reactive or people reactive, I don't care whether or not it's ever bitten before, you need to muzzle train your dog. Don't scroll past this video because this isn't just about putting a muzzle on your dog's face. So many people that are responsible, that do make their dog wear muzzles whilst they're training them, have completely the wrong muzzle for their dog. Most people, when they muzzle their dog, they buy the generic type of muzzles like these. Now, even if you go into a pet shop with your dog and say to the staff, I need a muzzle for my dog, I can guarantee you in 99% of the cases, they will give you the wrong size muzzle. And what that's gonna do is gonna leave your dog stressed, anxious, frustrated, panicked, when it sees something it would normally react to. Typically, most people that have a German Shepherd use a muzzle like this. And in most cases, it's garbage. Most people that have Rottweilers or bully breeds use muzzles like this. And in most cases, it's garbage. The reason why these muzzles are garbage for your dog is because it doesn't give your dog sufficient pant room. What I mean by that is when your dog is wearing a muzzle, it should be able to open its mouth whilst wearing the muzzle as if it's holding a tennis ball. If you put your muzzle on your dog and it can't physically hold a tennis ball in its mouth, the muzzle's the wrong fit. What people don't realise when it comes to muzzles is your dog needs sufficient pant room. Your dog can't sweat like a human. When your dog sees a trigger that it would normally react to, it doesn't have the ability to pant, which means it can't regulate its breathing, which means it can't calm down, it can't cool down. So important your dog's muzzle fits. Now this muzzle is a fantastic muzzle. This muzzle is specifically handmade for my Belgian Malinois Marshall. When Marshall's face goes into this muzzle, it probably comes to about there. And if you look from where my finger is to the bottom of the muzzle, how much space is there? That's your pant room. That means if Marshall ever got stressed, Marshall could open his mouth and pant and regulate his breathing and cool down. With a lot of reactive dogs, the wrong fitting muzzle will make your dog react even more. Even if your dog has never bit, but it's reactive, you need to be responsible. You need to muzzle train your dog with a properly fitted muzzle, which could potentially save your dog's life. Do you realise your dog don't even need to bite someone in order to run the risk of you losing your dog and having your dog put to sleep? If you muzzle your dog and it's muzzle trained, it's not going to care about wearing the muzzle because it's got enough pant room to pant and regulate its breathing. Ultimately, it's going to build your confidence instantly because your dog can't make a mistake. You don't understand how many people I deal with that say, I'm so surprised my dog's never done that before, and out of the blue, it bit someone or it nipped someone and it takes the owners by surprise. If all your budget allows are these types of generic muzzles, then I'd rather you go out and get the biggest one you can to fit your dog's face as best you can to keep your dog safe. But a lot of people ask me where I got Marshall's muzzle from. Marshall's is a custom-made muzzle that's specifically designed for his face. People always ask me where I get Marshall's muzzle from. Marshall's muzzle is a custom-made muzzle. It's made by the website above. It allows him to pant. And if you're struggling muzzle training your dog, you'll find you'll probably have more luck with a custom-made muzzle that's specifically designed for your dog's face to give your dog sufficient pant room so it can open its mouth fully. And these muzzles are super comfy. So just remember, if your dog is a bite risk, or even if your dog's reactive, don't take the risk. Muzzle your dog, even if it is with the generic muzzles like this. Just find the muzzle that gives your dog the most amount of pant room and get that if you're on a budget. When it comes to our dogs, we state we love them, but we overlook the smallest of details that can protect them and keep them safe. Don't make the mistake that could potentially cost your dog its life. Be sensible, muzzle train your dog.